Boom! What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend, but are ready to get down to business this week. We've got an important week coming up. We're in the middle of a stock market crash. We're bouncing back right now in futures. Is it going to hold? Where are we going to go from here? How do we make money this week? I'm going to break it down. I'm going to discuss it right here on this YouTube channel. Welcome, folks. My name is Michael Edward, and I've been trading and investing for over 15 years. Began my career working for a fund in New York City. Was my first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crashed. But that's also the same year that I thrived, receiving one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now it's 15 years later. I'm the co-founder and head trader at True Trading Group, the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform available to the retail trader and investor today. And since 2016, my team of 8 other professional trading moderators and myself have helped thousands of people from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve their financial goals. So if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the place. Take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this stream on your own social media. Let's reach out, let's educate, let's empower as many retail traders and investors as we possibly can. Now, folks, listen to me carefully, because I come on here day after day, night after night, and I tell you guys that no matter what is happening in the market, there's opportunities, and this market is overflowing with them. In True Trading Group, we teach you how to find those opportunities and how to profit from them, and we even do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. That's exactly what's been happening yet again last week, this month, this year, as we've been saying all year that this is going to be the year of the active trader. If you've been following my live streams at all in 2022, you'll know that we told you this was coming. You'll know that at the end of 2021, we very publicly said we are selling, taking profit in our long-term portfolio in preparation for this exact moment that is taking place right now before your eyes. I told you guys that the bottom wasn't in when you had all these little pullbacks that the markets were experiencing and everybody was buying the dip. And I told you not to buy that dip, that the bottom was not in. I was called an idiot. I was called a fool for sticking to my guns and relying on my education and over 15 years of experience when I refused to state that we hit a bottom. And when the market had its bear market rally that we've seen now a couple of times so far this year, I refused to say that the bottom was in. Well, guess what? I was right. And why do you think that that is? Is it that I'm smarter than you? Is it that I'm better than you? Is it that maybe I have some piece of information that you don't have? And the answer is no, no, and no. I just have a real education and 15 years of experience. Let's not forget that I learned how to trade, and I received the Trader of the Year award in 2008, the worst recession and the worst bear market and the worst stock market crash that most people on this live stream have ever lived through. Okay? That is the difference. That's why you don't see me come on these live streams almost like every other day, like some other YouTubers, and flip-flop. One day, the world is ending, stock market crash, recession. The very next day, it's the bottom's in, we're going back to all-time highs. And then a week later, it's, oh, stock market crash. You don't see us flip-flop. I come on here day after day, night after day, and I tell you exactly what I think the markets are going to do. And I'm yet again here today on this live stream. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think the market is going to do this week and how I'm positioning myself and how myself and the other TTG members of True Trading Group, how we all plan on profiting from this environment. That's exactly why the TG fam has the best chance of being successful. While most people are out there officially crapping their pants in recent weeks with the fear of this stock market crash, the fear of inflation and a recession, we are continuing to make money here inside True Trading Group as we did last week. We're capitalizing on the volatility. We're getting some amazing deals on fantastic companies in our long-term portfolio. I did do some shopping last week. I added a couple of names into my long-term portfolio last week. My TG fam, you guys know those names well. We'll discuss that a little bit here today also in this live stream. But this stock market crash has been, in my opinion, and will continue to be the opportunity of a lifetime. And the reason for that is because a lot of people just got involved in the stock market for the first time in 2020 and 2021, when stocks were insanely expensive, when stocks were trading at all-time high, ridiculous, unsustainable valuations. So for most people that just got involved in the markets over the last 2 years, if you are one of those people, this moment right now is the cheapest that a lot of the stocks that you loved last year, it's the cheapest that you've ever seen them. And that is why this opportunity right now in front of your face is one of the best opportunities of your investing lifetime. Every single time the stock market has gone down more than 20% in a single year. And I say every single time. There's not many times when you talk about the stock market, not many times can you say that 100% of the time this is going to happen. Well, this is one of those rare moments where every single time the stock market's gone down more than 20% in 1 year, which we did this year. So far, we're down 22, 23% on the S&P. Every single time previously throughout history, since the inception of the stock market, those moments proved to be tremendous wealth building opportunities for educated investors that were able to seize the opportunity rather than go run and hide. And that's exactly what we have been doing so far in 2022 and exactly what we will continue to do. And I'm going to walk you guys through exactly what I think the markets do from here. There's never been a better time to get involved in the markets. You know, if you're on the sidelines right now, plain and simple, you are wrong and you are missing out. A lot of people think, oh, the stock market's down, it's a bad time to be involved. And you wait for the market to go back to all-time highs to then say, oh, now's a good time to get back involved in the markets. That's exactly the wrong way of thinking. You want to get involved in the markets when you see stocks decline. You don't want to get involved in the markets last year when you have things that are just exploding to unrealistic valuations. Okay, unrealistic valuations. Okay, for example, this month, and not including any of the wins from the other 8 trading moderators that are in TTG, you guys could have taken advantage of, this is just this month, 50% gain on NVAX puts, 30% gain on Tesla calls, AERC 18% long, RDBX 31% long, REV 50% long, SIDU 23% long, and more importantly than any alert that you could have gotten inside a True Trading Group, more importantly, you could have been learning the skills that are needed to pick your own trade opportunities, and you're not dependent on me or anybody else. Okay. Today's live stream, folks, is going to go down as follows. Okay. We're going to start things off with a 15-20 minute Q&A. I'm going to give some time for people to log on. I know it's Monday. The markets were closed today. Some people kind of, took the day to themselves. So I'm going to give some time for people to log on. Okay. You guys can ask me some questions, whatever's on your mind. All right. And then we're going to be diving into the stock market crash. We're going to talk about how to make money trading during the market crash and how to prepare and position yourself to continue to make money, even if we do go into a recession. We're going to talk about crypto crash, Bitcoin going to 17K, Ethereum going below 900, Elon is talking about doge. And of course, we're going to tie all this together for you all and explain how I will use all of this information in order for us to make money here today. Okay. So there you have it, folks. All right. So let's not waste another second. Okay. All right. Let's not waste another second. Let's actually begin the Q&A. All right. Let's begin the Q&A. Begin typing your questions in chat. There's no such thing as a stupid question. No such thing as a silly question. Asking questions is how you learn. Okay. Trust me. I asked 1,000,001 questions when I was first working at the fund, and I would follow my boss literally into the elevator when he would go down for lunch, because I would just want to grab his ear and ask as many questions as I can. So don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Begin typing your questions in chat right now, folks. Let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. All right, folks, let's go. Is the stock market done, or can it recover? The stock market is never done. Okay, the stock market is never done. How you understand how ridiculous that sounds to say, how ridiculous it sounds to say the stock market is done. The stock market is never done, folks. And anyone that tries to tell you otherwise is either one of two things: a complete fool, or just trying to scare the ever-living crap out of you to convince you to buy some overpriced whatever the hell, okay, to take advantage of just fear-mongering you, to death. Okay, the stock market is never done. The stock market is the great equalizer. It's the great equalizer. Okay, it doesn't matter. The stock market does not care about your religion, your race, your gender, doesn't give a damn. Okay, the stock market is where anyone, okay, with the right education and developing the right skill set has truly unlimited potential. That's the stock market. You guys can go back. You look at what the stock market has done so far. The stock market has gone down 23%. The S&P 500 has gone down 23% this year. That's not that crazy. Okay, that's really not that crazy. In 2008, the S&P went down 38% in 2008. Okay, we're down 23 so far in 2022. Futures are bouncing a little bit right now, so maybe tomorrow, if that gap upholds, maybe we're only down 21%. Okay, 21% or right around there. 21, 22% is kind of right where the S&P 500 sits. But you go back through our history, okay, you can go back to 2008. This is 2008. Would you say that in 2008 the stock market was done? Do you think in 2008 that the stock market was done? I don't know. You tell me. Look at this chart. Even someone that doesn't know what charts look like can probably tell that this is good. Right? So no, the stock market's not done just because we've gone down for the first couple months of 2022. Can it recover? Absolutely. I actually think the markets will be higher in December than they are in June and July. Okay. Markets don't go straight up. Markets don't go straight down. The worst stock market crashes that you've ever had in history. Okay. Of anyone's lifetime, anyone that's on this live stream right now, the most that we've ever experienced, the worst stock market crashes in history, was the dot-com bubble of the early 2000s and the 2008 recession. Okay, those are the worst stock market crashes anyone on this live stream has ever lived through. Both situations were in far worse economic conditions than where we are here now today. And even during the dot-com bubble bursting, and even during the 2008-09 recession, which is the worst stock market crashes any of you have ever seen, the S&P only went down about 55%. So for someone to sit here and tell you that, oh, the S&P is going down 75%, the S&P is going down 80%, the stock market's going to disappear, they're a complete fool. And they have never done this for a long enough period of time, or they've never gotten themselves a professional education, or they're just trying to take advantage of your fear. And they're trying to scare the crap out of you by pretending that they know something that you don't. I'm here to tell each and every single one of you that are here right now, the stock market is not done. It will never be done. And can it recover? Yes. And not only can it, it will. Since the inception of the stock market, you go all the way back to the early 1900s when the Dow Jones was first created, all the markets have done is go up. And along those ways, you have very brief moments of sharp decline, which are severe stock market crashes that are very, very, very short-lived. When you look at the grand scheme of things, when you look at bull markets can last 10 years, where the stock market just goes up for 10 years. And then you get 1 or 2 years, the market goes down. And then the next 8 to 10 years, the markets go up. And that's what you have seen time and time again, over and over and over again. And every single time the markets go down, you have people that come out from the woodworks and they go, this is it. This is the moment. This is the moment. The entire world economy is going to fall into the depths of hell. And the stock market's going to be useless. We're going to zero and everyone's going to live in the woods and you're going to live off of canned food. Idiots. Trying to take advantage of your fear. I'm here not to scare you. I'm here to educate you, inform you, and empower you so that you can cut out all of the noise and identify opportunities when they're right in front of your face, because that fear will blind you. That fear will cause you to make rash decisions, emotional decisions, the wrong decisions. How do you get rid of that fear? By actually getting educated, understanding what's going on. The market's not done. The markets will recover. When? That's a much more detailed conversation. We'll get into it a little bit later on in this live stream. Keep the questions flowing, folks. Keep the questions flowing. Planning to pull my teacher's retirement to invest in this market. I quit teaching last year. Thoughts on the best place to put 20K? Okay, listen to me. Sweet tea. First of all, this is the internet. Do not ask that question here, right? Take 1150, join True Trading Group, get a real education, and then use the 18,850 to make that decision for yourself with your own knowledge and actually get yourself educated. I don't know where you are in your life cycle. I don't know where you are in your risk tolerance. I don't know, what your financial situation looks like. It's always best for you to consult a retirement professional, a financial advisor that can talk about your specific financial situation and your specific financial goals. Okay, to just come on a YouTube channel and be like, hey, I'm taking out my retirement account. What should I do with it? Depending on where you are in your life, my recommendation is going to change depending on where you are in your life and your financial situation. So the best thing for you to do is to talk to and consult a retirement professional, a financial advisor that can go through your specific situation. Next question, folks. Keep them coming. I'm here for you guys. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Asking questions is how you learn. Never forget that. I learned how to determine entry points on a trade. However, I still struggle on how to determine my tiered sell points. What signals or data do you use to determine your tiered sell points? Great question. So I teach a tiered trading strategy. My teaching fam, you guys don't know this. It's something I learned when I was working at the fund. I've tweaked it. I apply it to my own retail trading. I teach it to all of our members. And I can almost promise you that once you learn how to trade in tiers, you will never, ever trade any other way. The idea is that you're going to sell out of a winning trade in pieces rather than trying to sell out of a winning trade all at once. It helps you. It's designed specifically to help you stay in winning trades longer. How many people that are on this live stream probably say to themselves, I always sell too soon. I always sell too soon. I always leave so much money on the table. This trading strategy and this approach is designed specifically for people that struggle with that problem. My TGD fam, you guys can maybe comment in chat. You know, if the tier trading strategy has helped you in your trading, you guys can comment. If it's something that you'll never trade without ever again, you guys can maybe say something for those people that are not members that have never traded in tiers before. How you'll identify those profit targets. I always tell people that when you enter a trade, you should identify 3 profit targets. Okay. How you identify those targets is going to be just based on basic technical analysis, identifying resistance zones. Okay. Basically, a resistance level becomes your profit target if you're long. If you're short, okay, support levels become your profit targets. All right. So by just going through basic technical analysis, and we'll teach you how to do all of this stuff. We even have one of our pro trader moderators, Jason Simmons. We call him the professor. The guy's got the patience of a saint. He's a fantastic educator. He actually does homework with a lot of our members. And a lot of that homework is helping you do basic charting with support and resistance levels, chart patterns, and identifying them. So the better that you can identify resistance levels, then the easier it's going to be for you to identify your profit targets. So if I was to say, for example, let's say I bought a stock at $10. Let's say I take a look at a chart and I say this chart's got resistance at 11, 11.75, and 13. If that's the case, if I know there's resistance at 11, 11.75, and 13. Those are the resistance levels that I see in the chart. In front of those resistance levels become my profit targets. So if there's resistance at 11, I'm taking profit at 10.80, 10.85. If there's resistance at 11.75, I'm taking profit at 10.50, 11.50, 11.60. If there's resistance at 13, I'm taking profit at 12.80, 12.85. Okay, so your profit targets will be in front of the resistance levels that you identify. And if you don't know how to identify resistance levels currently, don't worry about it. You'll learn all of that as you guys go through the TGG trainings. New member and been paper trading and only last week profitable. How do you know when to go live with real money? Excellent question. One of the best questions I've seen. Guys, at True Trading Group, we offer a trading simulator, okay? It's the same simulator that's used at different universities across the country. It is available for free when you become a member of TTG. It also includes real-time data to all members. Use the sim, okay? Now, to answer your question, I would suggest using the sim until you reach about a 50% win rate, okay? About a 50% win over at least a month, possibly 2 months. Okay, prove to yourself that you can make money on the simulator first before you start trading with real money. right? Too many people, when they first join True Trading Group, when they first get involved in the markets, they just dive right in head first. Then they dive right in, they realize they just jumped into a pool of piranha or the water's ice cold. Get yourself accustomed, okay, to the education. Go through the courses, go through the training, go through the video library, attend study groups, okay, do like the webinars and workshops that we do with members, and then implement what you're learning in the simulator. Prove you can make money in the sim first. Get to like a 50% win rate over the course of a month or two. Prove that you can make money on the simulator before you start risking your hard-earned cash. And don't be afraid to go back to the sim if you start and then start with real money. You start losing money after you go live. Don't be afraid to go back to the simulator. Okay, the sim is there to save you from blowing up your account while you learn. Learn on the simulator, then start trading with real money. Excellent question. I love the question. I love that you're already on the simulator first, and congratulations on your first profitable week on the sim. Keep going. Try to get yourself a profitable month. Mike, should we sell our financial and energy stocks before we get into the recession? Okay, so what I will say is this: the financial stocks have actually already gotten really, really, really beaten down. I have no intentions on selling any of the financial stocks that I own. Okay, I personally have no intention on selling them now. Okay, I have no intentions on selling them. The energy stocks, I have already taken a lot of profit off on my energy stocks. You guys will know January 2nd of 2022, I published a 16-page report for TC members labeling the energy sector my number one pick for the entire year. I will do the same at the end of this year. Going into next year, I will publish another report with what stocks I think perform best, and I'll pick my number one sector for 2023, and we'll do that towards the end of this year like we always do. Okay, so I've already taken a lot of profit off on my energy stocks. A lot of those stocks are up 50, 60, 70, 100% from when we bought them. So I've already taken some profit off, but I'm still holding those positions because they pay phenomenal dividends. Okay, the dividend income that we're getting from the oil stocks and from the energy stocks is just fantastic. You're going to be looking at 8-9% dividends from like a Devon Energy, a Pioneer. Okay, Chevron, Exxon, you're at 4 to 5% dividends. ConocoPhillips, I think, is 2 to 3%. I mean, these are just fantastic dividends on stocks that are up 50, 60, 70% from when we bought them. I think the one that's up the least is up like 40%. So I'm still going to hold on to those names because even though you recently saw a dip in oil stocks, I think the price of oil is going to remain elevated for quite some time. Even once this explosion in oil is finished, I think oil settles like in the 80s. I don't think you're going to see oil back at $45 a barrel for a few years. So I think even when the oil boom is over, you're still looking at probably oil that settles in the 80s is kind of my thoughts. And the oil companies can still perform extremely well and return a lot of that capital to shareholders in very strong dividends, share buybacks, and return that value to shareholders. And that's something that I'm going to hold on for. One great way to outperform your portfolio to outperform during a recession is actually, building and stacking up on those dividends. And we actually just added my TC fam, right? Just last week on Friday. On Friday, I did some buying, folks. I bought a bunch of stocks that are recession resilient, stocks that tend to do better when you do go into a recession. And I also added to a couple of really beaten down high growth tech stocks that I really like. So I got my shopping list out, folks, and I'm taking advantage of the opportunity that's in front of us. I do not think that the bottom is in yet, but I've started to nibble on some different individual stocks. First time here, but seen this before. No one here is making money besides you on your memberships. Frank, I love when people like you come on these live streams because I actually love embarrassing people like you on these live streams. It's actually, one of the finer joys in my life. So Frank, just pay attention real quick, Frank, because I'm going to prove something to you. And I'm actually going to make you feel pretty silly about yourself. and make you kind of doubt and regret probably even typing that comment in chat. My TG family members, all of you that are members of True Trading Group, I'm talking to all of you right now. There's 1,200 people that are watching this live stream live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Frank, listen up, pay attention. Guys, if you're a member of True Trading Group, I have a very simple and easy question for you. Are you making money and becoming better traders? If the answer is yes, just for Frank and Frank alone, everybody show Frank. Type a $ in chat if you guys are making money with True Trading Group. Frank, my friend, I would advise you to just try to count how many $ you're going to see come through on this side of the screen. And I say try to count because I know you're not going to be able to. I know you're not going to be able to count all the $ that come through chat. These are members of True Trading Group that are telling you. I don't need to sit here and tell you that members make money. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that members make money. What I will do is ask members to tell you themselves. So Frank, I welcome you to try to scroll back and try to count how many $ just came through chat, as we have a team of, a family of True Trading Group members. Our community is over 9,500 members strong. And here they are now typing the $ telling you that they're making money. So I bet you regret that comment. But Frank, I don't blame you. And listen, man, that was definitely an asshole comment. You started off as an asshole, but I'm going to open the door back up for you to redeem yourself. I totally get your reservation. I totally get your skepticism, because there are so many people out there that do not know their ass from their elbow. They do not teach you anything. Okay. And they sell you a dream. They sell you, oh, I've got this secret strategy. I've got this secret algorithm that nobody else knows about that has a 99.9999999% win rate. And they claim to have unlocked the keys to unlimited success in the stock market. And they tell you 10 minutes a day, you can make $1,000. It's complete BS. It's complete nonsense. I'm not going to fill you with superlatives. I'm not going to fill you with sensationalism. I'm not going to fill you with exaggeration. I will shoot you straight. I don't sugarcoat anything. We're fully transparent in True Trading Group. And you see for yourself when I ask members to answer that question for you, because let's be honest, Frank, you ask me, hey, are your members making money? And I go, yeah, my members are killing it. What does that really mean? I understand it doesn't mean anything coming from me. When I answer that question, I get it. It doesn't mean anything. But when members answer that question, that's the best way for you to get that answer. Fair enough. Just been burned a lot. I should not have said it that way. I'm sorry. No, Frank, listen, seriously, man, I totally get it. You're not the only person, Frank. There are so many people that have been burned before by scammers and people that don't know their ass from their elbow. I get it. It's the reason why True Trading Group was created. True Trading Group was created because there is such a void. There's such a hole for people, regular, everyday retail traders and investors that want to actually learn how to do this. We exist to educate and empower the retail trader and investor. It should not cost you $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 like some of these other programs out there cost. We are living proof that it shouldn't cost you that. Because when you join True Trading Group, not only are you getting a simplified version of the education I received when I worked at a hedge fund, you're also getting access to tools and resources that successful traders use to make better decisions. We've negotiated deals with all of these companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, Quote Media, CBOE. We've negotiated deals with those companies to have their products on our platform so members can use them to make better decisions. No more going to a sword fight, holding a Nerf gun, because that's what you're doing when you put $2,000 in a Robinhood account and you just start trading options without knowing what you're doing. Of course, you're not going to be successful. You don't have the training. You don't have the tools. You don't have the information. You don't have the data that professional traders are relying on to make their decisions. All you're doing is going on Reddit and read, oh, wait, Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat told me this stock's going to go to the moon. I should just hold on for dear life. That's all you're doing. I assure you, traders that are all over the world that make millions of dollars a year are not going on Reddit and listening to what Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat has to say. They don't care about how many times a post on Twitter gets retweeted. That doesn't factor into their decision making. It should not factor into yours. That's why True Trading Group exists. There are so many members of TTG that literally went through what you went through. They've been a member of another group. They've got scammed. And now their only regret is not joining True Trading Group sooner. You know what? Since I'm asking members, Frank, pay attention to members. Members of TTG, I'm asking you another question right now. Okay? And Frank, I'm not picking on you, man. I totally understand the skepticism. I really do. But I hope listening to members helps guide you to make the right decision for yourself. Members of True Trading Group, how many of you have joined another group in the past, got totally scammed, lost a bunch of money? Now you've joined True Trading Group and now you're doing well, and your only regret is not joining True Trading Group sooner. If that applies to you, type the number 1 in chat right now. Again, if you are a member, you joined another group in the past, lost a bunch of money, got scammed, now join True Trading Group, you're now becoming better traders, and you are regretful that you did not join True Trading Group sooner, type the number 1 in chat right now. Frank, read, pay attention to the number 1s. You're not alone, bro. You're not alone. And I don't want you to feel like you're alone. And you shouldn't feel you shouldn't feel silly or foolish or stupid for getting scammed by people in the past. You're not the only one. Trust me, you're not alone. And all these people typing number 1 were in your exact same shoes, whether it was weeks ago, months ago, or years ago. And now they're part of the Teach You family, and they're actually getting a real education, and they now actually have access to professional tools. That's how they're able to start to become better traders. That's why they're typing the number 1. I hope that was helpful, man. I really do. And I hope that this helps guide you to make, decisions that are going to be better for you in the future. I really do. Yeah. Billy Brown goes, I was a broker at Morgan Stanley, and they didn't even teach us the stuff that TTG teaches me now. There you have it right there. Comment from Billy Brown. Next question, folks. You guys are asking some really good questions tonight. Someone says, why are you so secretive about the long-term portfolio? I'm not secretive. Okay. I give it to my members. If you want to know what stocks I'm buying in my long-term portfolio, be a member of True Trading Group. I come on these live streams day after day, night after day, and I give you free analysis. I give you free education. I give you free lessons. These live streams provide free info and golden nuggets of information. But True Trading Group is a business, folks. And yeah, not all of it is free. Okay, so if you want us to be a business, you don't want us to treat you like a charity. Okay, you pay us to provide you a service that far surpasses, okay, that of which you've paid for. True Trading Group is a business. So if you want the long-term portfolio stocks, the stocks that I've added in my long-term portfolio, and you want like those 16-page reports that I published, like January 2nd, my members got a 16-page report. It labeled the energy sector as my number 1 pick for 2022. True or false? If you're a member of True Trading Group, true or false? Did I or did I not name the energy sector my number 1 pick for 2022? And I also gave you a list of stocks: Chevron, Exxon, ConocoPhillips, Devon Energy, okay, Pioneer Resources, Occidental Petroleum, One Oak, right? These are all companies that I gave members of True Trading Group. My members, if you're a member, just type true or false. Just type true or false. Okay, but if you want access to that type of information, you guys got to be members of True Trading Group. I'm not going to give that stuff out for everybody. I know I'm taking up your time, but no worries, Frank. No worries, man. I know I'm taking up your time, but last question: does TTD work for someone working 45 to 50 hours a week? Yes, Frank. Yes. Another very big misconception about trading is that you need to be sitting in front of your computer screen all day long, every day, and it's not true. Now you might see somebody on YouTube. Oh, look, this person made $10,000 today. Let me just do what they do. But that person might be a scalper. A scalper is someone that gets in and out of trades within seconds or minutes. And obviously, Frank, if you work 45 to 50 hours a week, you cannot get in and out of trades within seconds or minutes. Okay. But that's fine. You don't have to. There's so many different styles and strategies of trading that you just need to find a style and strategy that works for you. And that's what we do in True Trading Group. We actually help you find your trader identity, is what we call it. And that's going to be what strategy is best for you. That's why there's 8 other moderators. It's not just me. So you guys see me on these live streams, but there's 8 other professional traders that all have different styles. So when you join TTG, you get exposed to all of these different types of trading styles. And I think that's very important to help you find your trader identity and what works best for you. We day trade, yes, but we are traditional day traders, which means we buy a stock today, we'll sell it today, but we sell it hours later. We're not in and out within 90 seconds, okay? We also swing trade, which means you buy today and sell tomorrow, or buy today and sell any day thereafter. That's a swing trade. Every day in True Trading Group, we day trade and we swing trade every single day. We trade stocks, we trade options. We do small caps, we do mid caps, we do large caps, we do crypto, we do futures. We trade everything inside of True Trading Group. There's literally something for everyone inside TTG. The only thing we don't trade is Forex. Okay? And again, Frank, just like I asked members, right? When you asked me all these questions before, Frank, and I had members answer them for you, I'm going to have members answer the question again. Because again, doesn't mean much coming from me when I say, yes, you can do it while you work a full-time job. There's over 9,500 members in True Trading Group. Most of them have a full-time job. And I'll prove that to you now. Guys, again, my TTG fam, and thank you for helping out. And Frank seems like actually a nice guy. Frank, we got off on the wrong foot, man, but you actually seem like a pretty cool dude. I hope you join the TTG fam and we get to know each other a little bit more. But members of True Trading Group, okay? If you are making money while working a full-time job, I'd like for you to type the number 1 and tell me, what do you do for a living? Frank, I'm not sure what you do for a living, bud, but just pay attention to some of the comments that come through chat. See if maybe you see your profession. See if maybe you see someone that comments in chat right now that does what you do for a living. But my members, type the number 1. Tell me what you do for a living if you're making money while working a full-time job. Here we go. We got a couple of comments coming down. Okay. I cut down trees. I'm a teacher, consulting engineer. I work in a prison. I'm a high-rise window cleaner, general contractor, sales manager, firefighter, plumber, real estate, a writer, bartender, restoration contractor, asbestos abatement, school janitor, high school teacher. I work 60 hours a week as a fleet manager, and I still trade every day. I day trade and swing trade a lot. I work on an oil field, construction. I own my own business. At a military reserve. CRW, thank you for your service. Mechanical engineer. I sell commodities. Army, KB, thank you for your service. Bakery owner, right? I don't need to keep reading all of these, but Frank and anybody else that maybe has a similar question, I hope maybe you guys saw, you saw your own profession here, but you got the idea. Okay. You don't have to be in front of your computer all day, every day. You don't. Okay. And like I said, we have 9,528 members in True Trading Group, of which 4,424 new members in the last 12 months. That's over 4,400 new members in the last 12 months. If our members were not doing well, if our members were not making money, you would see it. You wouldn't be seeing all these people that are commenting here right now in chat. All right. Okay. Obviously, we got a lot of members that are on the live stream tonight. My TTG fam representing hard, heavy. I can't wait. I'll be in chat with you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, going over the watch list and the game plan. But who here is on the live stream that's not a member? You guys saw there's a lot of members that are on. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, do me a favor. Type the letters TTG. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. All right. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG. Let's get a feel for how many people that are on the live that are not members. I just want to see how many people that we've got working here that are not members of True Trading Group. So guys, go ahead, type the letters TTG. Frank, what's up? We got Mo, Vinus, Anuva, Chad, Andrea, Eugene, CR. Great, guys. Lubos, TA Digi, Christian Simpson. So we got a lot of new faces here. Harry, Matt. Nice. Swinging hammers goes like TTG. I just signed up for the trial yesterday. Welcome. Joelle, Laura, Kingsview. Excellent, guys. Fantastic. We had a lot of new faces here that are with us right now. Leonard, welcome, man. Welcome. All right. Welcome. All right. What's up, everybody? All of the people that are typing TTG. I'm so glad to have you guys here. What I will do here real quick right now, guys, let me actually, there's a couple of people that are asking about, how do I get access to the platform and access to some of the, like my long-term portfolio ads that I just did some shopping on Friday, literally just Friday. I just bought a bunch of stocks in my long-term portfolio. So if you guys want to join the TC platform, get access to all that stuff, as well as everything else we have to offer, I'm going to spend the next like 7 minutes. I'll tell you about the membership. I'll tell you about the platform, what you get when you join True Trading Group. And then we're going to dive in. We're going to talk about the crypto crash. Okay. Did crypto find a bottom, or is there more bleeding to come? Did the stock market find a bottom, or is there more bleeding to come? What do we think the market's going to do this week, and how we plan on making money from it? I'm going to break all that down for you guys in literally just about 7 minutes. Okay. First, I want you all to understand that when you do join True Trading Group, you're getting access to a professional level of education that is similar to what I received when I worked at a fund in New York. It's in-depth and complex, yet easy to understand and implement quickly, whether you've never traded a stock a day in your life, or you've been doing this for over 10 years and you're looking to kind of just gain an edge. I get asked all the time, like, what makes True Trading Group different from the other trading courses that are out there? And for the fact of the matter is, we're not just trading courses. We're a platform. Yes, there's courses in the platform, but there's so much more. When you join TTG, you're getting access to premium investing tools from today's top fintech companies that if you purchase on your own, you're going to spend about $5,000 a year. As a member, don't do that. As a member of TTG, you get access to these tools for no additional fee. Benzinga's real-time newsfeed, TradingView's premium charting software, Quote Media's full book level 2, CBOE's unusual options activity, Polygon's dark pool data, the Trade Ideas scanner, ETNA's simulator. All of that is included free when you join TTG. You do not pay extra for any of that. Not to mention you're getting access to our entire curriculum, all of our courses, about 300 hours of recorded workshops and webinars and study group sessions that we've conducted, transparent real-time alerts covering swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, futures, crypto. You get a full trading journal, scanners, screeners, analyst ratings, and so much more. All when you guys just join the annual membership for True Trading. There's no additional cost ever. The price that you pay tonight is the price that covers all of that for 1 full year. And the price you guys pay tonight is the price you pay for life. You're actually locking yourself in at that price. Okay. And you guys literally have until midnight tonight to get a 48% discount on our membership. Okay. After midnight tonight, the price is going up. Okay. That concludes our holiday weekend sale. The price is going up at midnight tonight. This is the last night that you guys have to grab our membership. It's normally $2,212. This, guys, tonight, you can actually get a 48% discount. It drops the price to $1,150. So if you guys pay $1,150 tonight, price is going to go up at midnight, but if you pay $1,150 tonight, you're locking yourself in at $1,150. So let's say next year our membership's $2,500. Doesn't matter. You only pay $1,150 to renew your membership. That's important because we have a 78% retention rate, which means 78% of our members are renewing and upgrading their membership for another year, or they're just choosing to become lifetime members of True Trading Group. And you guys are joining a family of over 9,500 members that are active, helpful, like-minded. They're led by the team of TTG moderators that have over 100 years of combined trading experience, swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, futures, crypto. And we genuinely give a damn whether you guys succeed or fail. Now, we've been steadily moving the price of our membership up, okay? And this is the last night that you're going to be able to save that 48%, okay, and get that price down for just $1,150. We have 15 Kindles available here this evening. 15. That's it, okay? The first 15 people that go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121 at checkout, not only do you get the 48% discount, you're going to get a brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. It is the perfect tool for you to trade on the go. If you're at work, you're at your kid's soccer game, whatever's going on, it is don't try to trade on your phone. Take the tablet, a nice bigger screen. less fat finger trades. You mean to press 100 shares, you accidentally press 1,000, right? None of that. The Amazon Kindle Fire HE tablet's a perfect tool to trade on the go. Go through the courses, watch the videos, do all that stuff, okay, on the tablet. But the first 15 people that join will get an Amazon Kindle Fire HE tablet. The $11.50 price point, okay, is going to be, and this is a brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD 10. Okay, brand new, totally free. We even cover the shipping cost. Okay, you're also going to get 2 small private study group sessions when you guys join THD. That's going to be your chance to get some individual attention from a THD mod in a small group setting, so you can ask questions, go over lessons that you're struggling with, so we can help speed up that learning curve. And last but certainly not least, and I put my money where my mouth is, I'm going to prove it to you. Everyone that joins True Trading Group tonight by midnight, you pay the $11.50 price before it goes up at midnight. Grab yourself one of those free Kindles before we run out. There's only 15. They're going to go quick. Everyone that joins, you have 1 year to go through our courses, pass the quizzes, and attend 1 study group. If you do those 3 things and still do not make the $11.50 back at least once by the end of your membership, I will give you double your money back. I'm dead serious. You'll pay $11.50. If you don't make $11.50 at least once, then at the end of your membership, I'm going to give you $2,300. That is how confident we are that if you put in a little bit of effort, we can help you reach your goals. We have a refund rate of now 2.41% since 2016. 2.41%. Since 2016. Now, I give you that number not just to show you how infrequently we get the refund request, but to prove to you the refund is real. We've never denied anybody. You come to me at the end of your membership and you say, listen, Mike, I did your courses, I passed your quizzes, I attended a study group, I never made my membership fee back. I'm going to say, I'm sorry that our program failed you. Here's $2,300. I wish you nothing but the best of luck. And listen, for those that signed up for the free trial, okay, if you are a trial member of True Trading Group, you see a price of $14.20 on your dashboard. If you're a trial member of TTG, you might be upset right now, but don't fret. Okay, I'm going to open this up to all of our trial members until midnight tonight. Adam, can you actually show them what they have to do in order to get the discount if you're a trial member? Guys, listen, if you are a trial member, you have to log into your trial member dashboard first. Then enter the big green Join Now button. Then enter TTG121 coupon code. That's if you're a current trial member. So don't pay the $14.20 if you're a trial member. I'm going to open this up till midnight tonight. You guys can grab that $11.50 price point as well and the free Kindle. But you've got to log into your dashboard first, then click Join Now, then enter TTG121 coupon code. That'll bring your price from the $14.20 all the way down to $11.50, and we'll get you the free Kindle, the 2 study groups, and the double your money back guarantee. Guys, this is it. You guys have until midnight tonight. You don't need to enter your address when you subscribe to get your Kindle. You don't have to enter your address. After you join, you'll get a welcome email from us. In that welcome email will be instructions on how to claim your free Kindle. Okay, you don't need to enter your address when you guys sign up. Okay, so tonight's the last night for the $11.50 price point. After tonight at midnight, no more $11.50. Price gets walked up again. All right, and the first 15 people will get the free Kindle. All right, when you guys go to the checkout page, how do you know you're one of the 15? Inside the checkout cart, you will see an Amazon Kindle Fire HD 10 tablet. If you see a tablet in your checkout cart, that means you're one of the 15. That means you're getting the free Kindle. If you do not see the Kindle, that means you've sold out and you are not one of the 15. Okay. So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. If you're a trial, log into your dashboard first, Join Now button, TTG121 coupon code. If you have any questions about the membership, if you can't figure out how to sign up for whatever the reason you're having issues, send a text message right now to 201-775-9702. The phone number is going to be right there at the bottom of your screen. Don't call the number, text the number 201-775-9702. Adam, who is my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, is standing by to answer any of your questions. Okay? Standing by to answer any of your questions. So you're not talking to like a customer service rep. You're going to talk to one of the owners of the company, can answer any questions that you guys have. Okay? So that's it. TGGoffer.com, TGG121 coupon code. All right, folks. Also, before we move on, the code word for tonight. If you're not a member, don't worry about this. This is for members only. We do a bunch of giveaways with members. We give away cash. We give away electronics. This is one of our giveaways. This is actually part of a $5,000 giveaway. The code word for tonight, my Teachy fam, this is code word number 10 of 18. The code word for tonight is advantage. The code word for tonight is advantage. Okay, advantage is the code word for tonight. All right, folks. Okay, guys. There you have it. Oh. Yeah, it's fine, guys. It's a repeat. Code word is advantage. Code word is advantage. Nope, I know it's a duplicate. I know it's a duplicate. Code word is also advantage. All right, guys. We're throwing you a curveball tonight. We're throwing you a curveball.
All right, but that's my fault, guys. It's not going to be advantage. The code word tonight is duplicate. We just Shyamalan twisted everyone in here.
I just told everybody that it's.
I know. It's fine. So now they got to pay attention, right? The code word for tonight is duplicate. I made a mistake. I put advantage when we had already used it for number 5. That's my mistake. So the actual code word tonight is duplicate. That's number 10 of 18. Thank you.
All right, folks, there you have it. So Adam is, throwing you guys curveballs left and right. That was a knuckleball. I threw you the curve. Adam came up and threw the knuckleball. You threw him the folly floater. The folly floater. He threw him the folly floater. All right, folks, there you have it. Okay, guys, so there it is. All right, there's your code word. And like I said, folks, ttgoffer.com. All right, guys, let's take things back on over to the charts. And let's start talking about what I think the markets do this week. All right, let's talk about what I think the markets do this week and how I plan on making money. Quick check-in on futures. Okay, quick check-in on futures. We're up just over 1.25%, up about 1.2, 1.25. We're floating in between 1.2 and 1.3%, which is a really nice gap up on futures. Okay, now I told you guys on Friday. Okay, I told you Friday. We went live at 3 o'clock Eastern while the markets were still open. We were trading live. And on Friday's live stream, what did I tell you? Friday's live stream, I said, I actually think the markets bounce to start the week. Okay. There was a couple of people that were asking me if they should hold put options on Friday over the long weekend. And I mean, listen, you guys can do whatever you want. I mean, I just give you my opinion. I always tell you what I'm doing with my money, but you guys can you can take that information and do whatever you want with it. So I was asked that question on Friday, and I told everybody on Friday, no, I would not be holding put options over the weekend. I actually think the markets can bounce from that $3,600 level, which we're holding support in the 3,600s on the S&P, which equates to right around like roughly the low to mid 360s on the SPY, which is the ETF that tracks the S&P 500. And that's, what I have right now on my screen. Okay. So I was not advising to hold put options over the weekend. And so far, listen, we have 12 hours until the markets open. So a lot can happen between now and then. You can come into tomorrow morning and the markets can be red. But for now, futures markets are green, fluctuating between 1.2 and 1.3%. That bounce takes you up over 3,700, which is starting to get into a zone of resistance. Now, this zone of resistance, I believe, could be broken and get up into the major level of resistance. That's going to be up in the 3,800s. I believe the 3,800s are going to be a major level of resistance. I'm going to switch things over to a 15-minute chart right now, just to show you guys a little bit more clarity on the levels that you need to be paying attention to. Okay, I'm going to show you some levels that I think you need to be paying attention to if you guys are watching the SPY. I'm going to draw a line first. Okay, I'm drawing a line first right across the low 3,700s. Okay, on the SPY, call it 371, 372. And I'll make that line real nice and big so you guys can see it very clearly. Now, what you start to notice, and again, this is a 15-minute chart of the SPY. What you start to notice is that you find support on the 14th and the 15th. Okay, very clear support on the 15th, very clear support on the 14th. Those are the same lows from the Fed meeting. So you remember you had the Fed meeting on the 15th. The low of the day on the Fed meeting is that 372. The lows from the 14th is also right around that 371, 372. That area is a potential level of resistance. Now, you'll notice that on the 16th, after you had the big gap down from the Fed meeting, that level became resistance and the markets were unable to get themselves back above the low 3,700s. Okay, we were unable to get ourselves back above the low 3,700s. Everybody welcome Schiller. Schiller is the first newest member of the TTG fam. There's now just 14 of those Kindles left. Everybody welcome Schiller, the newest member of the TTG fam. Welcome Schiller, guys. Remember, go to ttgoffer.com. TTG121 coupon code. Everybody welcome Schiller. There are 14 Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets left. You do not need to enter your address to get your Kindle. You'll get a welcome email after you join with instructions on how to claim your Kindle. Okay? And you have to put the code in. You have to do TTG121, click apply code. If you're a trial member, remember you have to first log into your member dashboard. Okay, you have to first log into your member dashboard if you are currently already a trial. All right, so there's your resistance zone, folks. Okay, that's your first level of resistance. Now, that is the area that the market is right now currently sitting at. Okay, on futures, we're at 37.20, 37.22. That is that level of resistance. Okay, so I would not be surprised to see us find resistance here in the futures market, depending on what time zone you're in. If you guys are going to maybe look at futures or trade futures, I would look for 37.20, 37.25. I would look for that area to be a level of resistance and see if the markets pull back away from that zone. I, for one, believe that this week we can actually break above that level and test your next level of resistance, which I believe is a more major level of resistance. And that is going to be in the low 3,800s. And I'm going to draw another line on my screen across the low 3,800s. Now you see another line drawn on my screen that is right at the low 3,800s. Okay, the low 3,800s. There you are. There's that line I just drew on my screen. Now, what you'll notice is on the 15th, that was the Fed day. That was your high of the day. That was your resistance. Then you go back to the 13th. That was also the high of the day level of resistance. Not only is that the level of resistance from this double top from the 15th and the 13th, it's also a gap entry point. You had this huge gap down on the 13th, right? Remember you had the huge Friday sell-off when you got the CPI numbers. Then you got the huge follow-through sell-off into that Monday. That created a gap. That gap entry is right around 3820, 3840 on the S&P. That's going to be a major level of resistance. I think it is possible you can see that level get tested early this week. Markets maybe bounce to start the week, get up, test that resistance level, then roll it over. Now, as I go back, I'm going to switch to a daily chart now, and we're going to go back even further to May. Now, that same level, the low 3,800s, that same level you can see was a massive level of support in May, you see this huge double bottom support level in May at this exact same line. This is the same line. I haven't touched this line. I haven't changed it. Okay. So there you can see that exact same level of, it was support, right? In May, it was a major level of support. This is the level that everybody thought was the bottom, right? This was when everybody was saying, okay, this is when everybody was saying, oh, the bottom's in, the bottom's in. I was like, nah, I don't think so. And then people were calling me stupid. People were like, oh, this guy's an idiot. Well, no, I wasn't an idiot. I was right. The markets did continue low. That was not the bottom. But a lot of people got long in front of that thinking it was the bottom. Mohammed, welcome to the TG family. Everybody welcome Mohammed. There's now just 13 of those Kindles left. Guys, there's no more Kindles after this. We tried to get more electronics over the weekend. We were unable to do so. There are now just 13 of those Kindles left. And don't forget that price jumps again at midnight tonight. Tonight's your last chance of that $11.50 price point. So go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right, guys, welcome Mohammed, the newest member of the group. So now you start to see how severe this level becomes. And guys, you do not need to enter your address. Again, you do not need to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email that includes instructions on how to claim your free Kindle once you join. If you have questions, send a text message to 201-775-9702. Okay, 201-775-9702. Right? So there's that 3,800 level that we're talking about. Major level of support in May. We broke underneath it last week, tried to get above it when the Fed came out with their Fed meeting. Okay. Tried to get back above 38.20, 38.40, tried to get back above it. Okay. That's your level. That's your level. Okay. That's the level of resistance that I'm looking for. Okay. That I don't think we're going to be able to necessarily get above. And then you run right into this other massive gap from Friday into Monday. That whole area is just going to be resistance. And I think that the markets may go back up to test these areas before they then roll back over and then bottom in the 3,500s. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. Now, I've been quite vocal so far in 2022 that I believe the market was going to bottom between June and July. I still do feel that way. And I think it's possible this week the markets could bounce, run up into that low 3,700s, which is right where the futures currently sit, then push maybe a little further to those 3,800s. But that's where I think that bounce tops out. And then maybe then roll it back down. You're going to get at the end of June, you're getting GDP numbers. You're going to be getting another Fed meeting in July. You're going to get more inflation numbers. You're getting CPI, PPI numbers. Okay, so you have a lot of economic data coming up that could determine, okay, when this market bottoms. Christian, welcome. Christian, welcome. There are now just 12 Kindles left. There are just 12 Kindles left. Everybody, welcome, Christian. ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Remember, folks, if you're already a trial, you got to log into your trial dashboard first. Okay. All right. So everybody has these levels drawn on their screen. You should have these levels on your screen now going forward, as I think that the markets are going to be unable to get back above the low 3,800s. Okay, so that's really the zone that I'm looking for to potentially get back into put options. All right, and then I would look for the market to drop, the SPY to drop into like the 350s. And that's where my next big buying spree takes place. My next big buying spree is going to be when you see the SPY in the 350s. That's my next big buying spree. My TC fam, you'll know what stocks. No, so if we get back into 350s, I'm going to add much bigger pieces to the stocks that I've already started nibbling on. Okay, so I started already nibbling. I did some buying on Friday. I nibbled on some stocks on Friday. So when we get into the 350s, I'm going to buy those same stocks, more of them. But I also have another list of stocks that I'm going to be buying as well. My TC fam, you guys will get this entire list every step of the way. I will tell you what days I'm buying. I'll tell you what stocks I'm buying. You know what price I'm buying them at. My TC fam, you guys get all this information. You guys all know that already. Okay? You guys know that stuff already. All right? So there you have it, folks. That's the SPY. That's how I plan on making money this week. We're going to look to see if this gap up holds in futures. Futures gapped up. If we hold, I'd say you look for this to continue a little bit higher. Let that another bear market bounce. Let it take you higher. And I'm looking for those 3,800s on the S&P. I'm looking for that to be resistance. 380s on the SPY. Looking for that to be resistance, and then watching to see if the markets. Watching to see if the markets then roll over from there. All right. All right, folks. So you guys had that. All right. So that kind of wraps up my stuff there. All right. What I want to do now actually is move on. Oh, we got a new member here, Susan. Susan, welcome to the family. Susan, welcome to the TG fam. Folks, now there's just 11 of those Kindles left. I feel like once we drop under 10, these things are going to fly. They usually always do. Once we get under 10, they start flying through. So Susan, welcome to the family, guys. I mean, there's now just 11 Kindles left, and you have until midnight tonight to get the 1150 price point. And then the price goes up at midnight, and then there'll be no more Kindles once we run out. Remember, you'll know you're one of the 11 as long as you see a Kindle in your checkout cart. All right? As long as you see a Kindle, you guys know you're good to go. George, my man, welcome. Everybody, welcome George. George, welcome to the TTG fam. That means now there are just 10 Kindles left. There are just 10 Kindles left, folks. There are just 10 Kindles left. All right, guys, 10 Kindles left. All right, what I would like to do now is I'm actually what we're going to do now is we're going to pull up. I want to go over crypto with you guys now real quick. So we're going to pull up actually now we're going to switch things over. We're going to get away from the SPY, and we're going to now pull up Bitcoin. I want to talk to you guys about Bitcoin real quick because Bitcoin is at a massive level of support. Okay. Right now, you guys will see that you've got in the high teens. Okay. This is a chart of Bitcoin that goes back a few years. What you'll see if you go all the way back to the end of 2016. Okay. When you go all the way back to the end of 2016, you'll see that Bitcoin topped out just underneath that 20,000, right? Up in the high teens, around 19,000. Then if you go all the way to the end of 2019, okay, you go to December. I'm sorry, December, where are we? I want to go to, I'm sorry, folks, the end of 2020. Okay, so you go to the end of 2020, you'll notice again, Bitcoin topped out and paused again just under 20,000. Okay, again just under 20,000. Then once you crossed over into December of 2020 and then 2021, that's when you had the huge rally to 60K, right? You had a huge rally to 60K. But that created that pause at the end of 2020, and that pause at the end of 2017. I think I said 2016 earlier. I think I said 2016. My mistake, guys. I meant 2017. So 2017 and 2020 created, okay, massive resistance underneath 20,000. Massive, like 18,000 to 19,000, create a massive level of resistance for Bitcoin. When you broke through that level finally at the end of 2020, that's what created the huge run in Bitcoin. Okay. We dropped back down to that level this weekend and actually started violating it. You got down to 17,500 on Bitcoin, which was really getting down into the depths of that support level. But now you're back over 20K. So Bitcoin is trying desperately to hold on to this support level. This is a major level of support. I believe that this level is going to get eaten through. I don't necessarily think that Bitcoin is just going to go straight up from here. I think you might have a little bit more downside on Bitcoin because I see an even stronger level of support in Bitcoin once you get down to like the 12, 13K area. And if I believe that the overall markets are going to move lower, Bitcoin trading like a risk asset, I think that that will move lower with the overall markets as we do move to the downside. I think you could have a little bit more room to the downside on Bitcoin and then a little bit more room to the downside, obviously, in the SPY. Like I talked to you guys about, I'm looking for us to go down to the 3,500s on the S&P futures. Camille, welcome. What's up, Camille? That means there are just nine Kindles remaining. Okay, 9 Kindles remaining, folks. Okay, you have 9 of them left, and you have the 1150 price point that is good up until midnight tonight. Okay, you guys will know you're getting one of the Kindles if you see them in your checkout cart. Okay, you'll know you're getting one of the Kindles if you see them in your checkout cart. All right, as long as you see one, you're getting one of the 9. You do not need to enter your address when you guys subscribe. You'll get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim your free Kindle, and you must enter the coupon code and then click apply code in order to get that discounted price. All right, ttgoffer.com, ttg121 coupon code. Remember, if you're already a trial, you got to log into your trial dashboard first. All right. So that's where I'm looking at, guys, with Bitcoin. Okay. That's where I'm looking at there with Bitcoin. All right. But that's a major level. You know, it's not a coincidence that you have it's not a coincidence that you have the overall stock market, the S&P, sitting at major support levels, and then you also have crypto sitting at major support levels. Okay, this is just an overall risk-off environment. Inflation, the Fed's raising rates. This is just an overall risk-off environment, and you're getting a lot of these assets coming back down to more realistic prices and more realistic valuations. Okay. Guys, remember, if you have questions, okay, if you have questions about anything about the membership, or you're having a hard time signing up, you can send a text message to 201-775-9702. Okay. Again, that is 201-775-9702. All right, folks. What we will do now is we can move on over and we can talk about Ethereum. Okay, now Ethereum, very, very, very similar looking chart to Bitcoin, right? As you guys can see, same. Oh, we just lost the screen there for a second, folks. Hold on one second. Give me 1 minute and we will pull back up we will pull back up the chart of Ethereum. Ethereum has now just bounced back. Ethereum bounced back up over 1,000. All right, so Ethereum's back up over 1,000. All right, but what I want to talk to you guys about now with Ethereum is Ethereum has kind of gotten deeper than Bitcoin did. Okay, we got the chart back up on the screen. So Ethereum has gotten a little bit deeper into the, breaking kind of through those previous levels that you see when you go all the way back, okay, to, the beginning of 2018, that previous peak that you had there that took you right up to like 1,500, all right, up into that area, just over 1,000. You hesitated at that level again at the end of 2020, right before Bitcoin and the rest of, Ethereum and the rest of your cryptocurrencies made their huge move towards the end of 2020 and then into 2021. And Ethereum just went, batshit crazy along with Bitcoin and every other crypto. Now you've come all the way back down in Ethereum to actually break underneath the $1,000 price point over the weekend. Ethereum now back over that $1,000 price point, but I think that your better support level on Ethereum is going to be that support level underneath 1,000, like that 800 level is a major level of support for Ethereum, and that's where exactly Ethereum paused this weekend. Right around that $800 number. Bitcoin, where did it pause? Just underneath that $20,000 number. These are major levels of demand and support for these two major cryptocurrencies. I think they're great areas if you want to invest in crypto long term and you do not own any crypto yet and you want to. These areas that Bitcoin and Ethereum are currently sitting in my opinion, are fantastic areas for you to start if you have not owned them and you have wanted to this entire time. Even though I think there might be a little bit more room to the downside, I don't believe that this is finished yet. But you don't want to try to pick the exact bottom. Trying to pick the exact bottom will leave you missing everything. It'll leave you with the markets just, eventually bottoming, moving higher. And then you're like, oh, looks like the bottom's in. I'll buy it when it pulls back again. And it never does and keeps moving higher. And then you're left with nothing. Trying to pick the bottom is a fool's game. Identify support levels, buy when those levels are tested. That's what I've done my entire life and what I will continue to do until the day that I die. Okay. But these are major price areas for Bitcoin and for Ethereum, and major price areas for the S&P and the overall markets. Okay. Make sense, everybody? Any more questions? Anybody have any questions specifically about what I just talked about regarding the overall markets, regarding, crypto, anything in particular that you guys are unsure about? Adam's been talking about this stuff in chat for weeks, right? Adam's been talking about crypto and these levels in chat for weeks. What's my Twitter name? At Mike Edward _TTG. At Mike Edward _TTG. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can go ahead and do so. I'm always posting market commentary and some trade ideas and stuff on my Twitter. All right, that's at Mike Edward _TTG. Okay. So I'm sure Adam will be talking to you guys probably tomorrow in chat about, the craziness that happened in crypto over the weekend and how a lot of those levels got tested and violated, and now you're back above. And I'm sure Adam will jump in chat. We'll jump in chat. What is meant by tested the level? So when you say tested a level, okay, That means, so if you have a support level, let's say around 20,000, to test the level means the price has gone back down to that level. And now you're seeing, is there enough buyers around that level to stop the price from moving down? And if there's enough buyers at that level, that's when you can get the markets actually start to reverse and start to move themselves higher. Okay, so that's what it means by tested. Tested means that the price is falling back down into that area. And then for my Doge enthusiasts, we'll pull up Doge real quick. And I'll just run through that with you guys. You know, Elon Musk causing some chaos. Elon Musk causing some chaos here with Doge, saying I will continue to support Doge. And I'm glad that Elon Musk says he will continue to support Doge, but far different looking chart than compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Doge has completely fallen apart. It's a broken chart. Doge and Bitcoin are still testing and trying to hold very key support levels. Doge has broken beneath its major support levels, while Ethereum and Bitcoin are still holding on intact. So you got a little bit of a boost there in Doge. I think it popped like 8% or so when Elon Musk tweeted, I will continue to support Doge. You're back to levels that you haven't seen in the last few years, back before you had the huge rally in Doge that took you up into the 70s. But prior to that run in Doge, you know, you're back to kind of, you know, the levels that you had back there around like the 5 cent area. And I think you just have like a consolidation zone that's back there. That can you bounce off of that? Yes. But do I think you see another move in Doge that takes you back to 50, 60 cents? I don't necessarily think so. I think that Ethereum and Bitcoin are the cryptocurrencies that I favored most. And the charts, you know, seem to agree with me because, you know, there really weren't any buyers of Dogecoin on the way down when crypto started falling apart. But Ethereum and Bitcoin are testing and holding major levels of support. So people are stepping in and they're buying. You know, people are buying Ethereum, you know, under 1,000. People are buying Bitcoin under 20,000. I haven't seen really any meaningful buying in Dogecoin under 10 cents. And you know, it's just, you just don't have the same type of enthusiasm, the same type of buying pressure in Doge as you do in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So those two charts look much healthier and look much better as compared to Doge. Okay. So that's it, folks. All right. That's it. No BS. Why should I sign up for this with a small account when I can get all this for free on YouTube? Why not use the 1150 to trade? Robert, you can't get all this on YouTube for free, buddy. You know, when you guys join True Trading Group, you have to realize that you're going to be getting a simplified yet expanded upon version of the 3-month training education that I received and I worked at the fund in New York. You're not going to get that for free. Okay. You're not going to get that for free. You're also not going to get access to $5,000 worth of tools from, you know, some of your top fintech companies that successful traders use to make better decisions. Like the news. Listen, whether you join True Trading Group or not, Robert, you're going to need a news feed. You're going to need charting softwares, real-time, full book level 2s. You're going to need stock scanners. You're going to need analyst ratings. You're going to need dark pool data. You're going to need unusual options activity, whether you join TTG or not. Now that stuff, those tools, you go to the companies directly, they're going to charge you $5,000 a year to get access to all that information. We've already negotiated deals with those companies to offer their products on our platform when you join and spend the $11.50. Even if you never followed a single one of our moderator trade alerts, if you never followed one, you could, Robert, you might think that I'm a horrific trader. You'd be wrong, but you could think that. You could think all the rest of our moderators are horrific traders. Okay. The value of the TTG membership from just the $5,000 worth of tools pays for itself. Okay. Pays for itself. Guys, I keep getting this, what happened with the 1150 comment from some people. Guys, you have to enter the coupon code. Okay, the coupon code is TTG121. So when you go to ttgoffer.com, there will be a box that says coupon code. Enter TTG121, click apply code. The price will then adjust to the 1150. Your mic was off, Adam. I don't know if you said something.
Joe, can you pull it up on the screen so they can see it, please?
Yeah, guys. So here's the checkout page. Okay. As long as you see a Kindle, that means you're getting one of the Kindles. There's your coupon code box. See that box, TTG121, then click apply code, and the price will get knocked down to the 1150. Okay. That's how you enter the coupon code. If you don't enter the coupon code, you're not going to get the discount. You're on the live stream right now, so I'm giving you that coupon code. Since you guys were on the live stream, I'm giving you that coupon code so you guys can use it to get the 1150 discount. Otherwise, the price will be $22.12. Don't do that. You guys are on this live stream. Use the coupon code, get the discount. All right. Again, folks, we got 9 of those Kindles left. 9 left. And that 1150 price point goes up in a couple hours. You guys have till midnight. All right. You guys have till midnight. Okay, folks, what I'll do now is actually walk you through the platform. I'll show you what some of these tools look like Robert, the 5K worth of tools that you get when you join. Let me show you what they actually look like. All right. You're going to get our chat room, obviously, right? When you join, you get access to our chat room, which is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades in real time. Okay. We're there with you from pre-market till after hours. You can use our mobile app. Our mobile app will let you see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, get real-time push notifications, even though you're not in front of your computer. You also get 2 small private study group sessions. I told you about that to help speed up your learning curve. You get the Benzinga Pro real-time newsfeed. Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed gives you live breaking up to the second news alerts. The speed at which you get your news matters, folks. You're going to need a news feed, even if you join True Trading Group or not. Now, if you go to Benzinga, okay, they're going to charge you $1,400 a year to get access to the news feed. All right, don't do that. It'll cost you nothing when you join True Trading Group for just the $11.50. Okay. You're also going to get access to TradingView's premium charting software. One of the most commonly used charting software is by active traders. Okay. This will cost you a few $100 if you went to TradingView on your own. Don't do that. It's free with your membership when you pay just the $11.50. Our simulator lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. This will cost you under $1,000 a year. Don't do that. It's free with your membership when you pay just the $11.50 to join TTG. You also get our own proprietary scanner that lets you scan for crypto. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity. These are things that used to only be available to professionals. Okay, now it is at the fingertips of the TTG fan. You also get a full trading journal that tracks all of your trading, gives you statistics so you can figure out what it is that you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner will go through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you what ticker symbols are being mentioned most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Unlimited analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in so you can see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold. All right. Buy, sell, or hold rating on any particular stock. You're also going to get a watch list. Okay, every day the mods and I publish a watch list with a game plan of how we plan on trading those stocks and how we plan on making money. You get access to all of our courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version where I learned working at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. It's all in video and text. Whatever's easy for you to learn. There are no upsells for courses. Okay, you don't join and all of a sudden there's VIP courses that cost another $1,000. You get access to every single course when you pay the $11.50. The $11.50 is only good till midnight tonight. Then you've got a video library with nearly 300 hours of additional workshops and webinars covering different topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. And then you can attend all these when you guys are, become full-time members. You can attend these workshops live. It's time you invest in something real. Something's got a real chance of helping you guys reach your goals. I can't promise you success. I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join TTG, but I can promise you a real chance at developing the skills needed to become consistently profitable as long as you're willing to put in a little bit of effort. I can promise you that if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group, and do not ever make the $1150 back at least once, I'll give you $2,300 at the end of your membership. That I will guarantee you. And I will guarantee you that when you join True Trading Group, you are joining a community of 9,500 members that truly give a damn whether you succeed or fail. The ball's in your court, folks. It's up to you. You have a choice to make. Do nothing, watch your 401ks go down, wait for the market to get back to all-time highs, then get back in. Miss a tremendous opportunity. Or seize the opportunity that's in front of you, get educated right now, prepare yourself to take advantage of the opportunities that this market continues to give day in and day out. We're doing it. We've been doing it. We're going to continue to do it tomorrow and next week, the week after, the month after, for the remainder of the year. The question is, will you be doing it with us? Stop going about this alone. You don't have to do this alone anymore, guys. Join the TeachD community. Zayu, welcome to the TeachD family. Zayu, welcome to the TeachD family. There are now just 8. There are now just 8 of those Amazon Kindles left. That's it. 8 of them left, folks. Okay, remember, as long as you see a Kindle, you'll know you're getting one. You do not need to enter your address. You have to type in the coupon code TTG121 in order to get the $1150. If you have questions, 201-775-9702. If you're still unsure about the platform, we do have a full 7-day trial. It's totally free. It's 7 trading days. The weekends and holidays do not count against your 7 days. You get 7 full trading days, totally free, no credit card required. Go to ttgtree.com if you'd like to join our free 7-day trial. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. You're the best. I love you guys. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Hope you enjoyed your extra day off. But it's time to get back in the saddle tomorrow. Time to get back down to business and make some money. I'll see my TG fam in chat tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, smash that like button. I'll see you all in chat